What's up, cooks? It's Wednesday. On the show today, we're going to take a look at the set of knives from Emojoy. Now, we've looked at a lot of different knives. We've looked at Santoku, we've looked at chef's knives, mostly individual knives, and I wanted to take a look at a budget-friendly set to see how they perform, because a lot of people don't necessarily want to spend $100, $200 on a single knife. You need a basic set that you can use on a day-to-day basis and also that's budget-friendly. So we need to prepare dinner. It's Wednesday. We need to prepare dinner for tonight. So we're going to cut up some stuff and make a sheet pan dinner. So join me as we do a What's Up Wednesday with a set of knives from Emojoy. You guys know how much I love knives, and this looks pretty cool because I like how that has the white handles. It has a chef's knife, a bread knife, a slicing knife, a utility knife, paring knife, Santoku knife, 6 steak knives, some kitchen shears, a sharpening steel, and a knife block. So there's not a lot of like a bunch of like those no usable knives. Sometimes they throw in sets. I think this is really interesting. It's a 15-piece set, and I'm anxious to take a look at it. So let's get this baby open. I just want to say thank you to Emojoy for sending this, and we're going to have a lot of fun playing around with these. If you'd like to take a look at them, I'll put a link down in the description. So it's Wednesday, guys, so let's get this open. Right? We got to have everything open on Wednesday. Sweet! See what we got here. So here's a little instruction manual and information about their warranty. They're a small business, and I love that, right? Oh. I know you guys are like, hurry, get it out of the box, right? It's Wednesday.
It's almost Thursday by now.
Yeah. Sweet. So what I like about this is it fits with the decor of my kitchen. So here's our knife block. This is really cool. This is where your steak knives go. So let's get these knives out of here, right? I'm looking forward to this. I love knives. I don't know what it is. It's pretty much my favorite tool. Sweet. Should I take all these out at once?
Sure.
So here's our block. And very first thing I got here is a pair of scissors. These are sweet because I'm always losing kitchen shears. We can never find them. So sweet. We got some new kitchen shears. Those go in here. So we have a steel. That's pretty cool. You always need one of those. Let's see. What's this? Ooh, sweet. This is a Santoku. What I really like about these knives, look at the handle. They're really cool. I like, it's nice and smooth, nicely finished. They don't have a huge bolster, which I really like because it makes it difficult to sharpen all the way down to the end of the, all the way down to the heel of the knife. Nice. It's nicely finished. These are pretty sweet. I actually kind of like this bolster like this. Sweet. That's really sweet. I like it. I like it already. And this is probably a chef's knife. Yep, chef's knife. Says it's hardened to a 55 on the Rockwell scale, so that means it's, it's got a little bit of, softness to it, so it won't necessarily chip when you're trying to cut into something. Yeah, this is 55 on the Rockwell scale as well. Sweet. What do we have next? This must be a utility knife. Sweet. I really like this. This set is really, really cool. And what do we have here? Whoop. This is a steak knife. One of the things I told Eric, our steak knives are getting a little rough. This one is a serrated steak knife. Yeah, ours are getting beat up. I've had ours for, 15 years. And here's another steak knife. Sweet. Let me put these over here. Let's see what we have. This is a slicer. Sweet. Like it. And here's a little paring knife. Nice. Put that over here. Sweet bread knife. Awesome. That is really nice. Put the shine on that baby. There's our bread knife. I'm assuming these are steak knives. Sweet. I'll put these in upside down. Some people put their steak knives in this way, some put in this way. I think one of the reasons some people put them in this way is when you put them in this way, the more you take it in and out, you tend to cut this bottom edge of the slot. So if you put them in this way, it won't do that, right? Sweet, so let me get some ingredients and let's try these babies out. So we're gonna be making a sheet pan dinner. What is great about it is you can throw everything on a sheet pan, throw it in the oven, and it's all ready. We're gonna serve it with some rice. We're gonna be doing a little bit of lemon chicken, and we're going to be having a little bit of green beans on there. These are organic green beans. And we're also gonna have some cauliflower. And what's great about this dish is we're gonna be using some rosemary and thyme that we just picked out of our little container garden. Woo, right? So this is our first harvest of our vegetables in our container garden. So I'm just gonna take these out. I'm gonna trim off the edges and then rinse them after that. So let me use the Santoku. Let's see what we got here. And this is our Santoku. This knife is really cool. You can do a nice pinch grip on this. Yeah, it's sharp. I just take off the ends, even though they say these are prepped and ready to go. A lot of times when I rinse them, a lot of dirt still comes off of them. And look at the ends. The ends are a little raggedy and dry. So I'm just going to take those off so we have some nice fresh ends on there. And I'm inspecting each bean as we go, right? This knife is cool. I like it. It's nice and sharp. Of course, it goes through these things really easily. And you can get a nice pinch grip on that. Some people cut this way. Some people cut with the push cut, which is more like this. I tend to rock. So this is really good. And this has a slight curve to it, but it's kind of flat. So it's sort of like a traditional Santoku. I'll put a link down in the description. I did a video a while back on the difference between a Santoku and a chef's knife. A lot of it just comes down to preference. So sweet. I really like that knife. So now we're going to use the chef's knife. This is an 8-inch shaft, and it too is at 55 on the Rockwell scale. And we got some cauliflower, and I'm thinking that it's not like totally cauliflower season because most of the cauliflower, they were kind of small in the store. Woo! Wow, that knife showed it who's boss, right? So we're just going to take this off. Let me get these off of here so I can see better. Cauliflower, you just gotta manhandle it, right? So we want to take the stem out of it. So I'm just gonna cut it around like this. And this knife is nice and sharp. And cauliflower can be kind of a difficult job because it's big. Actually, I'm gonna cut this bad boy in half. I'm gonna take out this. I don't want to eat that. And I'm going to take out this. This knife is sweet because it just goes right through it. It's nice and sharp.
Looks like your cauliflower is breaking up into like little florets or whatever.
Yeah, you want florets. So trim this. I don't want big, huge florets. So I'm going to just do it like that big. Trim this a little bit. I'm going to cut that in half. I love cauliflower. I mean, that's one great thing about these sheet pan dinners. All you need is some meat and some vegetables. Get you a sheet pan out, throw some parchment paper on that bad boy, and roast away, right? Yum. And that's what we're going to be doing for dinner. This knife is really nice. I like it. It's nice and comfortable and sweet. And it's budget friendly, which is always nice. Just make sure you wash these by hand. You don't want to wash them in the dishwasher. That's a general rule for all knives. You want to make sure you hand wash them. It'll preserve your knife for the long run. I'm going to cut that in half. How big should you make them? Make them as big as you want. It's your kitchen, right? It's your kitchen. Yum. I think we're going to have some fabuloso dinner. So let me rinse these and we'll cut up some herbs. So I'm going to cut up an onion. I almost forgot about an onion. Wow, it's really sharp. You got to have an onion, right? Right, Boo?
Sure.
And I think I'm just going to wedge this onion. So I'm going to remove the outer skin. Sweet. And I'm just going to wedge it. So I'm going to cut here, cut here, cut here, and then we're going to separate these into their little petals, layers. But the knife did a great job. It's really comfortable in my hand. I'm amazed at the price, that you get a whole set for a really good price. So I'm happy about that. I'm always happy about getting a good price, right? And we're going to wedge this baby up. Wedge it up. The onion gets you in the eye, huh? Bill? So we have a little bit of herbs, and guess where we got these herbs? They came from our little container garden. Look at them. We got some thyme and some rosemary. This is our very first harvest, right?
$80, baby.
Yay! Yeah, we spent $80 on all those plants and stuff, and the dirt and the pots and everything. So I tell him, I'm like, there's currently 2 bell peppers on there, So at the rate we're going, each of those bell peppers cost me $40 so far if we don't get anything else out of it. But hopefully we will, right? Just want to get these little leaves off. Ooh, this is very fragrant. Will you save money doing? Biggest problem I think I had is, I didn't start the stuff from seed. So that it significantly increased the cost. So I don't think I'm going to break even this year. But next year, I won't have to buy the pots. And I'm going to start them from seed. So that will be another adventure, right? But it'll be a lot cheaper.
Yeah, you just need dirt and seeds.
Yeah. We got some German thyme and some, what was the other kind we got?
Might have been English thyme.
Oh, yeah. So, we're just gonna chop this. Sweet. This knife I really like. It's really nimble, really easy to move around, and comfortable in my hand. Really nice. Sometimes you get knives that the handles are shaped in a way where your fingers hit the board, and you don't have that on this. Sweet.
How's the fragrance?
Really nice. That's homemade thyme, boo. Homemade thyme. Whew. And I also got a little rosemary, because rosemary, it'll knock your socks off. It'll turn your dish into a Christmas tree if you use too much, at least in my opinion. This is fresh too, very fragrant, so I just got a little bit. A little goes a long way with rosemary.
I think I can smell from here.
You can smell it?
It smells solid.
Yeah. Wow. What's amazing is not only are we cooking, but we're cooking with something that we grew, right, Boo?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. So let me rinse this board off. So it's time to cut some chicken. We got our gloves on, right? And I'm just going to cut this into chunks because that's how I want to cook it. This knife is really sweet. It's nice and sharp. Look at that. Like I always say, when you have a knife that's not sharp and you're cutting chicken, you can almost feel the grain of it. At least I can in the knife. And I don't feel that. So let's see. I'm going to cut out this excess here. Got a little something going on here. I'm going to get rid of that. And so, I just want to cut it into chunks, I think. How big are chunks, Boo? This knife is nice and smooth. I like it. I'm just going to cut it in half. We're going to have a chunk like this. What do you think about that, Boo?
Sure, as long as they're all even, right?
Well, yeah, that helps.
If you're cooking.
And nice and sharp. Look at that. Just cuts away that connective tissue. Got some silver skin connective tissue right there. And Gonna trim this little extra fat off of there. Gonna trim the edge. This chicken is not trimmed. And we'll go ahead and look at that. Sweet. These are pretty cool. I like them. The only reason I'm chunking them like that is going to cook faster when we do our sheet pan dinner. What do you think about that, Boo?
I don't know, feed me and I'll have an opinion.
This is a big sucker. And it's got, see that right there? I don't want to eat that. And there's, yeah, get rid of that excess fat. And we're gonna cut. Nice. Sweet. Cut it into some chunk. Chunk it. Sweet, so let me put this chicken back in the fridge. So cooks, it's Wednesday. We had a great time with these Emojoy knives. I think this is a great little set. It's budget friendly. It's got all the sort of pieces that you're really gonna use. There's not a lot of extra things in there that are just throwaway knives. Has the steak knives, which this is great because our steak knives are getting there, right? And I really like that it has some scissors too. I never can find my scissors, so that's great because it's right here in the block. This is a nice set for for a budget-friendly price. I really enjoyed using it. So if you'd like to take a look at this, I'll leave a link down in the description. Thank you very much for sending this. I really appreciate it. We had a lot of fun with it, and we're going to have a lot of fun with it in the future. I think it also comes in black handled as well, so that's another option. I'll put a link down there to that as well. So, happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a great one. Stay tuned. The next upload is going to be a lemon chicken sheet pan dinner. We're going to have that tonight, and that'll be on our next upload. So I'll put a link to that down in the description as well. If you like this video, please subscribe below, leave me a comment and a like, and visit my website at amylearnstocook.com. You can also catch me on social media at Pinterest and Twitter at Amy Learns to Cook. And come on and join my Facebook group. We talk about kitchen gadgets, cooking, and all that fun stuff. It's at facebook.com/groups/Amy Learns to Cook. And on Instagram, you can catch me at Cooking with Amy.